So we started the day off pretty early at the shop just to pick up some material. Got up there before the sun was even up. Grab some connectors, some mini straps, 1-hole straps, some rain tight compression connectors, and then I also grabbed my my Milwaukee pack out that has all my 3/4 and 1/2 inch EMT fittings and whatnot. I usually have that in the truck, but I was at the shop for whatever space in the truck bed, I think. So I threw that back in there, grabbed some pipe. I had 60 feet of 3/4. And then off to the supply house to grab a few things that I needed that I didn't have at the shop. And then off to the job site. Another beautiful rainy, wet day in Vermont. Here I'm looking at the 2 disconnects for the condensing units and kind of laying out what I wanted to do. Measuring for my offsets. Kind of laying out what my plan was going to be. That Romex there sticking through, that's going to be for a convenience outlet, an outdoor box, and a bubble cover. So here I'm just marking out the ends of the EMT for my offset bends. To get started, I usually start with an offset before I put any of my 90s on, just because it's easier to bend it that way. And at least the rain was holding up for this part of it at least. So I started my bends up on the roof with my offset here. But the roof being so pitched in the way that it was, it being pitched and soft with whatever that roofing is, it made it kind of difficult to bend. And also I didn't want to mess any of that roof decking up. So I ended up just doing my offset up here, but then I brought my pipe back downstairs because it was more open and there's a concrete slab, so I was able to bend more accurately and more comfortably down there. So all you really get to see is me do the offset up here. Fortunately, I didn't get any footage of the bends, of the the 90s. But pretty simple bend. It was nice. I got them both all in one shot, one pipe. But yeah, it's my Greenlee 3/4 aluminum bender. Pretty much the one I mainly use for 3/4. I like the Greenlee benders better than the Ideal ones. So yeah, pretty good offset. Ended up having to tweak it a little bit more because it was a little too deep. But like I said, I didn't get too much footage of that because I had to go downstairs. So here you can see just tightening up some of the rain tight connectors with the rigid coupling to the 3/4 connector. Then I switch over to liquid tight. Those are those new Klein channel locks made in Germany. See, that's the liquid tight connector on the other side of the rigid. There's some of the liquid tight. I used minis to strap it to that 6x6. Held it pretty nice. Used some 10x1s. So there's the bends. Nice little 1.5 inch offset down to a 90, to another 90 over, and I offset the 2 ends of the pipe a bit, and then came right up, 90 right into the units. Pulled the wire. Yeah. Here's another shot from the supply house from the other day. I love this video. It's a great shot up on the hill there. But thanks for watching the video. Please make sure you subscribe and keep an eye out for more.